NBA court, Michael Jordan dominated his sport like few athletes ever have.
How did a boy from Brooklyn, later raised in the quiet streets of Wilmington, North Carolina, transform into the global icon known as Michael Jordan? How did a teenager cut from his high school varsity team become the face of basketball, a six-time NBA champion, and a cultural phenomenon whose influence stretches far beyond the court? From gravity-defying dunks to unforgettable comebacks, from championship glory to personal tragedy, Jordan's story is one of relentless ambition, resilience, and an unyielding refusal to quit. He redefined what it means to compete, inspiring millions around the world to dream bigger and push harder. This is not just the story of an athlete. It is the tale of a man whose determination, talent, and drive turned every setback into a step toward greatness. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born on February 17, 1963 in Brooklyn, New York, to James and Dolores Jordan. He was the fourth of 5 children in a family that valued hard work, discipline, and ambition. Seeking a quieter environment and better opportunities, the family moved to Wilmington, North Carolina, when Michael was still a toddler. From an early age, Michael displayed an unrelenting competitive spirit. His father, James, a mechanic and junkyard owner, instilled in him lessons of perseverance and determination, while his mother, Dolores, emphasized humility, education, and personal integrity. Michael loved sports: baseball, basketball, and even football. But it was basketball that ignited his passion and focus. However, his journey was not without setbacks. At age 15, Michael faced a crushing disappointment when he was cut from his high school varsity basketball team. The rejection could have crushed his confidence, but instead it became a defining moment. Fueled by determination, he spent hours practicing alone, shooting hundreds of shots every day, running endless sprints, and perfecting every aspect of his game. This relentless drive transformed a young boy from Wilmington into a determined athlete, laying the foundation for his future greatness. By the following year, he not only made the varsity team but also led his school to significant victories, capturing the attention of college scouts. The seeds of Michael Jordan's legendary work ethic, competitive fire, and refusal to accept defeat were planted during these formative years, shaping a young man destined to change the game of basketball forever. Michael Jordan's extraordinary talent soon caught the attention of college scouts, and in 1981, he joined the University of North Carolina Tar Heels. From the very beginning, Jordan distinguished himself with his athleticism, work ethic, and uncanny ability to perform under pressure. The defining moment of his college career came in 1982 during the NCAA championship game against Georgetown. With just seconds left on the clock, Jordan rose above the defenders and sank the game-winning jump shot. That single play not only secured the national title, but also announced to the world the arrival of a future superstar. Coaches praised his relentless drive. Opponents feared his competitive fire, and fans began to witness the early signs of a player destined for greatness. After 3 years at UNC, Jordan declared for the 1984 NBA draft, where he was selected 3rd overall by the Chicago Bulls. His rookie season was nothing short of spectacular. Averaging 28.2 points per game, he earned the Rookie of the Year award and quickly became the league's most electrifying player. His gravity-defying dunks, mid-air acrobatics, and fearless approach to competition captivated fans and intimidated rivals. Jordan's early NBA years laid the foundation for a legendary career. He not only demonstrated extraordinary talent but also revealed a mindset that would define him: an unyielding pursuit of excellence, an insatiable drive to win, and a willingness to embrace pressure. The stage was set for Michael Jordan to transform not only the Chicago Bulls, but also the very culture of basketball, propelling the sport, and himself, onto the global stage. The 1990s would see Michael Jordan ascend to heights few athletes have ever reached. With the Chicago Bulls, he captured 6 NBA championships: 1991, 1992, 1993, 1996, 1997, and 1998, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest basketball players in history. Jordan's skill on the court was unparalleled. His soaring dunks, clutch shots, defensive prowess, and basketball IQ left both teammates and opponents in awe. Jordan's accolades were numerous. He earned 5 NBA Most Valuable Player (MVP) awards, was a 14-time All-Star, 10-time scoring champion, and collected 6 Finals MVP titles, winning each NBA Finals he participated in. His dedication to excellence was relentless. Teammates were pushed to their limits, and rival teams struggled to keep up with his intensity. Critics sometimes labeled him as arrogant or overly competitive, yet it was precisely this uncompromising desire to win that defined his greatness. Off the court, Michael Jordan became a global cultural icon. In 1985, he partnered with Nike to launch the first Air Jordan sneaker, a revolutionary product that transcended basketball to dominate fashion and pop culture worldwide. The Air Jordan brand symbolized ambition, style, and status. Jordan was no longer just an athlete. He was a trendsetter, a marketing powerhouse, and a symbol of excellence. Television, magazines, and commercials amplified his persona. Children in Tokyo, Paris, and Lagos practiced his dunks in driveways and schoolyards. Athletes across all sports studied his work ethic and mental toughness. Jordan had transformed the Chicago Bulls into a global brand and basketball into a spectacle that captivated the world. Even at the height of success, Jordan faced immense pressure. Expectations were enormous, media scrutiny unrelenting, and the physical and mental demands of the sport were grueling. Injuries, personal challenges, and the burden of being a global symbol meant that his journey was never purely about victories. It was about resilience, sacrifice, and the pursuit of perfection. It was this combination of peak performance, cultural impact, and unyielding drive that elevated Michael Jordan from a mere athlete to a legend. He did not just play basketball, he redefined it, turning the court into a stage and every game into a testament to the power of ambition, skill, and determination. Michael Jordan had become unmistakably the greatest, and the world was watching every step of his remarkable journey. No legend rises without facing controversy, and Michael Jordan's story is no exception. At the peak of his career in 1993, tragedy struck. His father, James Jordan Sr., was brutally murdered during a robbery. Devastated by the loss, Michael shocked the sports world by announcing his first retirement from basketball. Speculation ran rampant. Was this a response to grief, a desire to escape the pressures of fame, or a genuine interest in pursuing new challenges? Shortly thereafter, Jordan pursued a career in baseball, signing with the minor league Birmingham Barons, affiliated with the Chicago White Sox. Critics questioned his decision, doubting whether he could succeed in a sport he hadn't played professionally since high school. Media outlets and fans were divided. Some praised his courage to chase his father's dream of seeing him as a baseball player, while others saw it as a distraction from his basketball legacy. Even on the court, Jordan's competitive intensity sometimes created tension. His relentless drive could alienate teammates and spark disputes with coaches. Rivalries with other players and occasional public conflicts fueled narratives of arrogance or temper, painting a portrait of a man who demanded excellence at any cost. While some viewed these traits negatively, others recognized them as the foundation of his greatness. In 1995, Jordan returned to the NBA with the understated declaration, "I'm back." The world watched as he reclaimed dominance, silencing skeptics and leading the Bulls to 3 consecutive championships. Yet his comebacks intensified scrutiny. Every dunk, shot, or personal decision was dissected by the media. Off the court, his personal life, including marriages, endorsements, and occasional disputes, was endlessly publicized, making him a magnet for tabloid headlines. Even during his final retirement with the Washington Wizards, 2001-2003, opinions were mixed. Some celebrated the return of a hero. Others questioned the motives, debating whether it tarnished his legacy. Through every scandal, setback, and public debate, Michael Jordan remained focused on one goal: excellence. These challenges, rather than diminishing his legend, humanized him. They revealed vulnerability, grief, and a relentless drive to triumph. The controversies intertwined with his victories, painting a portrait of a man who was imperfect, intensely human, and yet undeniably extraordinary. After retiring for good, Michael Jordan seamlessly reinvented himself beyond the basketball court. He became a business mogul, acquiring a majority stake in the Charlotte Hornets and influencing the NBA from the front office. His vision, competitive mindset, and attention to detail translated seamlessly from player to owner, proving that his leadership extended beyond athletic performance. Jordan also invested in philanthropy and social initiatives. Through scholarships, youth programs, and charitable foundations, he gave back to the communities that had supported his rise. His influence shaped not only the future of basketball, but also inspired a generation to pursue their dreams relentlessly. Despite stepping away from professional play, Jordan remained a global ambassador for the sport. Young athletes studied his moves, his mental toughness, and his work ethic. The Air Jordan brand continued to thrive, a symbol of style, determination, and cultural influence that transcended generations. Jordan's story is a testament to resilience. The boy once cut from his high school varsity team became a six-time NBA champion, five-time MVP, and a worldwide icon. His journey demonstrates that setbacks are temporary. Talent alone is not enough, and relentless drive is the key to greatness. Through business, philanthropy, and cultural impact, Michael Jordan proved that reinvention is possible at any stage of life. He transformed challenges into opportunities, passion into influence, and fame into a legacy that will inspire countless future generations. His life continues to serve as a blueprint for excellence, both on and off the court, showing that true greatness extends far beyond the arena of competition. Michael Jordan did more than dominate basketball. He redefined the sport, influenced global culture, and inspired millions across generations. From his early days in Wilmington to the bright lights of Chicago and arenas worldwide, Jordan became the embodiment of determination, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. His impact stretches far beyond championships and accolades. The Air Jordan brand transformed fashion and sports marketing. His leadership and competitive fire set a standard for athletes in every discipline. His story proves that greatness is not solely measured by talent, but by dedication, sacrifice, and an unwavering refusal to quit. Michael Jordan's journey proves that greatness is born from relentless drive, resilience, and the courage to overcome every obstacle. From the basketball court to boardrooms, from sneakers to social initiatives, Michael Jordan's legacy is timeless. His life serves as a blueprint for ambition, perseverance, and transformation. If you're inspired by his story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legendary tales of those who shaped our world and pushed the limits of human potential.